habe vergessen, Dings zu tippen. Ich habe vergessen, Go Live zu tippen. Ist nicht live. Ja, jetzt funktioniert's. And yeah, sorry for that. I forgot to press on Go Live, but from this point on should all be live. So I'll just give you a very short recap of what happened. So Karabo, the Frankfurt carried onto the Kalsruher 2022. Karabo saw the space, number 10 saw the space, and he stepped in, pops it off to number 8 for the try in the middle, and also along came a very nice conversion, and that brings us to 7 points. And nice kick off from Kalsruher, gathered by number 3 Lennart. Lennart, and he carries it in very nicely. Nice defense from the Kalsruher backline. And Frankfurt looks like to be slipping through a bit. Nice step there from the Frankfurt back player. Kagabo again back to looks like a forward pass from Frankfurt. So that is a scrum to Kalsruher. Nice push there from the Frankfurt. Kalsruher retains the ball, pops it out the back. Nice pressure from the flankers, but Kalsruher slips past, makes a couple meters. Quick play there. The back player with very fast feet. And number 9 is going to go for himself. Ball turned over by Frankfurt, but back to penalty advantage. Looks like a maybe offside or not 10, or actually a high tackle advantage. I think they're going to send it out. Nice kick there from Kalsruher, but it was not gone out actually. And number 14 slips past the winger. Slips past the second, slips past the third, and taken down by the fourth. Plays the blind side. It's 3-on-2 there. And number 9 slips past one again. Oh, it hands on the second one, and I think that is a try in the books. Try time, Frankfurt, 12-0. I'll move the kick for 2 more points. I believe at the same time, the Six Nations are also playing. Very nice kick from Karabo brings us to 14-0 for Frankfurt 1880. So 1 hour, in about half an hour, the England game will kick off. Should also be a nice game. I think it's England-Italy. Italy has been on a very strong rampage these past weeks, but not so much about that. Kick off from Kalsruher. Again, Lennart with a very nice carry. Lennart with a very nice carry takes it in. Very high kick from Karabo, very contestable. Goes in the... didn't go in the air, never mind. Ball retained by Kalsruher. Nice tackle there from Frankfurt. Number 9 goes for a very short one. And he's taken down number 3. Plays the blind side. There is some space out there. Number 8 with a nice carry taken down by the number 9 of Frankfurt. Nice counter rock, but ball is retained by by Kalsruher, and they can carry in again, playing very conservatively, I'll say. Nice carry there, beautiful carry. Number 10 goes a chip kick out the back. The winger grabs the ball back to penalty advantage, offside. And kick. Gone out, just where. About 30 meters into a Frankfurt, 20 meters into a Frankfurt, no, 15, I'll say 15. Yeah, about 50 meters into a Frankfurt half. Wait. Yeah, 25, 20. Nice line out there from Kalsruher. They'll play to 10, out the back to number 21. Huh? Anyway, the center is mighty fast. A blast through. Fullback does contain him, but he's gonna make a huge amount of meters. Tips out to the wing, and is taken down very close to try line. And slips to number 3. Nice double tackle there, pushing him back. Hard line from the Kalsruher, number 10, I believe. They play out the back, steps back to the inside, but chopped out immediately by number 8. Penalty to Frankfurt. Beautiful defense there from Frankfurt. Not releases the call from by Kalsruher, so gets released on pressure. Cowboy with the kick. Still stays in, but number 11 was, brings the pressure. Very nice. They play short. Positive tackle, huge tackle there. Beautiful. Number 9 goes himself. No, actually tips off to number 20 and he went himself. Counter rock, clean, but the number 9 slips through the side. Exactly how Ben White slipped past the French defense. Number 3 carry in again. Nice carry there. Number 9. It says number 10, number 23. Cowboy with a nice carry. Ball not lost. Back to penalty. Back to advantage. Offside is the call. Frankfurt has to pay attention to these timing mistakes. It's not necessarily a good idea to concede, to build a very nice defense and then just have it shattered by offsides and stuff. Line out, gone to the front. And they're going to play out the back. Cowboys some nice pressure there. And it's a 2-on-1. Oh, never mind. They're man on right now. Nice tackle there from the number 14. They carry in. And ball. Lost backwards. Play on. And this time has to be a forward pass, right? Nope. Frankfurt's defense line not looking particularly flat there. There is is possible that some space could be exploited out wide, but nonetheless they're gonna play to the right, to the far side of the camera, back to penalty. No, it's scrum for Frankfurt. Knock on. It's going for 880 in their own half, looking to relieve some pressure from what was a strong Kalsruher attack. Stable scrum there. Number 9 swings it, Kazkabo pops it in, plays it out the back. Very nice lines there, and he is through. It goes a chip kick. Actually, no, but anyways, I don't think number 13's on it, is it? And that is a try for Frankfurt 1880. Beautifully executed. And, wow. 5 points. Kick from Karabo. Very nice. That is 2 more points on the board. 21-0. Kick off from the number 10. Very contestable kick there, right there, but not gone forwards by the winger. Very unlucky. Play on. Tackler not rolling away and not releasing from the tackler not releasing as well. That is a penalty for Frankfurt. And Cowboys gonna send it out. Beautiful kick there. Just outside the 22, the 10. Line out. Got scuffed. Number 8 on the attack now from Kalsruher. But ball retained. Swing it out to number 10. Carries in. Ball lost in contact. Turnover. Ref calls for back to lock on advantage. Scrum to Kalsruher. Kalsruher. Nice push from Frankfurt. Ball lost forwards by the 9. So that is a knock. So that is a knock on. Scrum to Frankfurt. Frankfurt should be looking to attack from here. We both teams are extremely dangerous with ball in hand. Kazu with a extremely fast backline. I'll say that their centers are mighty fast, and Frankfurt, never mind. The pass was didn't go well. Number 6 with a very fast, beautiful line there, but immediately knock backwards. Another nice hackle there. I think the problem on hand with Kazuo and their carries is that they are not running up to the ball, and that doesn't give them any momentum, which is very important in a contact. Just look at how close the 3 is standing to the gain line. He's not necessarily running it up, and I think that is one thing that's hindering their attack right now. But nonetheless, they're gonna play it out wide. Number 15 swings it. Is a 2-on-1 there. Ball dropped though, and very nice tackle there from the winger of Frankfurt. But doesn't matter. Knock on for pass from Kalsruher. Scrum to Frankfurt. Very stable scrum. Swings on to number 10. Nice fake pass. He sees the space. Number 14 swings on to number 15, but pass goes to nowhere. Number 11 on the run now. And just taken down. Ball's turned over again. Knock on. And they're carry it in. Kalsruher really trying to shift out the gears of the game. And the swing to the wing. The flanker misses him. Good covered up. Penalty. Penalty. I should be not rolling away. Time off. Time off injury. LC for Kalsruher, and they kick it out. Well, nicely executed. Just where did land though? Yep, just after the 10. Just on the 10 actually, on the 10. Substitutions. There were 21 in for number 11 of Frankfurt. Nice move there from Kalsruher. Frankfurt was not expecting that, and yep. And number 3 taken down. The 10 out the back, swings it, and he's gonna slip through. Nice chop tackle there from Frankfurt, but he's pop it off to 11, and he's gonna slip through. But Kalbo's still on the man, takes him down 5 meters from the line. Carry in from the 6. Number 9, running sideways. Looks like a mole. It's a mole. Coming. Penalty to penalty scrum for Frankfurt. I believe that should be either. I'm not too sure. Me coming in from the side might be the reason for that. But yeah, just roll it back. See for yourself. Stable scrum. Swing on to outside, and they're gonna run it in. What a nice carry there. Kabul makes a kick. Going straight out. Up they go. Ball went too far. Ball gathered by Frankfurt, and he's taken down. So that's what penalty Frankfurt, not released from tackling, not releasing. So that's what I meant by momentum, eh? So if you run onto the ball, you can often make more meters than normal. Quick tap from Kabul. They were not expecting that. On the number 13 though, medicine hospital pass. So he's out the back. Never mind, still gathered. Nice carry there, and he's taken down. Beautiful line there. Carry in from number 6 of Frankfurt. Nice carry. Just made past the gain line. Was it to number 7? Nice catch. Beautiful hands. And she's on to number 10 of Frankfurt. Out the outside. Onto the wing. Let's get blast through. Is he? No, it says back to the inside. Interception by the Kalsruher prop. Exit kick. Number 15 on the ball. They run it back to penalty advantage. Penalty advantage falling over. But I think if you kick, you've kicked the ball away, you gave away your advantage. No, that I think that was the rule. Yeah, if I'm correct. Just regarding the chat. Adrien, yeah, if I pronounced that correctly. Can you please elaborate on what's going on? I can maybe explain that for you. I'm not too sure what you meant by what's going on. So yeah. Uh, line out. Stolen. Uh, Never mind. Anyway, Kalsruher got the ball. What a very nice carry there from the Kalsruher number 6, like a rocket, flying straight in. Exactly what you want to see. Overlap on the right side for Kalsruher. Frankfurt defense not really working hard enough. Tips back to the inside. Number 9 carries in. What? Hold up. And ball turned over beautifully. Execute. The winger 21 goes in, and ball, and it's a line out for Kalsruher apparently. Oh, the huddle. You can that was that if I'm thinking the same thing as you're thinking, then that would be a mole. So what it's meant to do, it's just if the defense player, if there's are two defense players and only one attacker, that will count as a mole, and at that point both sides can just add players to the pile and then just try to push each other around. So that is a mole. It's the same thing that you'll see often by in lineouts. So what they often do is they come down and set the mole and try to gain meters from that. It's a common tactic and can sometimes and it's very messy as well. So yeah, nice push from Frankfurt. Looks like they still retain the ball though. Swings on to number 9. And we're gonna play it out wide. They have an overlap. Nice hard line there from the Kalsruher player, and then they're held up and pushed back. Nice tackle there. They played the blind side, even though Kalbo giving huge pressure there. Exactly what you want to see in the player. The lines view of both sides aren't exactly um good, but I mean it's in all fairness, their defenses are not that bad. And Frankfurt turnover, but ref calls for time off injury. So time back on scrum for Frankfurt. Scrum by Frankfurt. They're gonna play it. Cabo on the run there. Nice fake pass, but taken down. Nice pressure there from. And Kazo is on the ball. Defense was not. Support was not fast enough from the Frankfurt side. Number 10's gonna kick it out from what it seems. Let's check there, just outside the 22. Good move, nicely done, but ball is lost. Nonetheless, retained by Kalsruher. Ref calls for a knock on and scrum for Frankfurt. Scrum for Frankfurt. But I think, as you can see, just based on like how the game is evolving, Frankfurt really has to really relies on the. Oh, that was a huge carry. Anyway, Frankfurt really relies on the uh defense making some mistakes. So, as what we've seen earlier by from the three tries, it's all based on player mistakes from Kazuo. But as Kazuo is like slowly turning it up, Frankfurt is starting to lose space. If it's just talking to the players. Nice scrum there. Frankfurt turns the ball around. Nice work from the hooker there. Number 12, not a very nice catch, but takes it in. Just shift out to the blind side. Kabul pumps it out, carries it in. Number 4 with a very nice carry. Brings in 3 guys with him. Ref getting away, in the way. Nice hand off there from the number 5. At the back, number 10. And he's going to go through. Number 30's. Off the foot of the Scottish, off the casual player, but yeah, knock on first by Frankfurt. Nice push there. Play down back the inside, just like how the Scottish did it today. Pop off the ground. Ball turned over by Frankfurt. They carry it in. Onto Cabo. Unlucky there. Knock on advantage for for Kalsruher. Scrum for Frankfurt. And scrum for Kalsruher in their own half. With a nice stable scrum. Karabu onto the outside. Number 12 on the run and carries it in. Penalty Frankfurt. Quick tap from number 12. Very nice hands there. And there's go through. Try time Frankfurt 1880. Brings the score to 26-0. With the conversion to come. So far these mistakes from Kalsruher are proving to be quite deadly for them, as Frankfurt capitalized on four major penalties near their try line to near the try line of Kalsruher to score 4 tries. Kick was no good. Gone to the side. And that stays 26-0 with a couple minutes to go in this half. At the meantime, I believe the English versus Italian game is kicking off. If anyone will be nice enough to update the scores in the chat room, it will be greatly appreciated. "30 seconds left in this half. Kick off. Contestable again. Gone through the legs and gone out. Line out for Kalsruher. Last play of the game. Frankfurt looking to bring this momentum into the second half. Kalsruher has to fix their mistakes. Nice move there. And they'll swing it out wide onto number 10. And they carry in. Nice. Very hard tackle there. A tackling 10 is not something you often see. Nice hands there. Keeping them very smooth. Keeping the ball alive. Ball turned over. Counter ruck was from the side though, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Counter ruck was alright. So penalties to Kalsruher for Kalsruher. Line out just outside 22. Nice line out. And you play out wide. Number 10. Out the back. Very nice. Very fast footwork there. Look, it's a high tackle. High tackle advantage for Kalsruher. For Kalsruher. Number 23 is going to run it in. A beautiful carry there. Another back to penalty advantage. And that is knock on from the Kalsruher 10. And that is halftime. Scores 26-0 for Frankfurt 1880. It's been a nice half so far. Frankfurt delivering some nice hands. And Karlsruhe has a very nice attack and defense as well, but just the mistakes are sort of scuffing them up, which is not helping them at all. So yeah, we'll see at the second half. And we are back almost underway for the second half. Frankfurt with a 26-point lead, but Cos was starting to ramp up the pressure. Let's see how Frankfurt fares against a more awakened, I guess. Yeah, awakened Coswell squad. Kickoff from Karabu. Nice little volleyball pass. Backwards. And he's taken down. Number 10 plays the short ball. And the guy's running sideways. And he's taken down. You normally don't really want to run sideways unless you're trying to look for space, but confidence. Carry in from number 3. Once again, not much momentum there, and he just made past the gain line. Ball turned over by Frankfurt, and the pass got to nowhere, and it's out. Just handling mistakes here and there. I think the first few phases have shown how dangerous Frankfurt is with the ball, but you can only have the ball if you can pass the ball properly. And up he goes. Nice line out. Not straight. Back to scrum. Frankfurt calls for a scrum. Never mind. Ref decides it's a line out. Why exactly? I don't know. Nice there, but pass gone to 9 is wasn't that good, and ref is still on the ball though. Attacking against the 9, I think that should be a penalty. You're not allowed to grab the 9 like that right now. Like under new regulations, you're not allowed to directly tackle the 9 like off the ruck or something. I believe that's the rule. But Lena with a very beautiful carry there makes so many meters, and he's still running. Pops it back. Never mind. On to number 1, and he's taken down. On to number 6. Out to back number 10. On to number 13. There's 2-on-1 there. Hands off the guy. Pops back inside to number 21. Nice carry there. And he's through the line. Try time. Frankfurt 1880 brings the score to 31-0. And the coach of the second team is the Frankfurt is 1880 legend Agustin Losada. I think he's like 30 plus, almost 40. But he last year he was still playing. Kick was not that well from Karabu. Conversion of counter 31-0. But anyway, Agustin Losada with the age of almost 40. Yeah, has a child. He still runs on the pitch like a 20-year-old. And I think we can all agree he's one of the best coaches in Frankfurt. 1880, in my opinion. Yeah. Anyway, Kaz will kick off number 10. Sends it up. Gathered by Lenny. And carries it in. Brings 4 guys along with him. And never mind, I'll take that back. It's more than 4. It's more like 7 or something like that. And that was like 20 plus meters in that one carry. Tips off the outside, blasts through the hole, and he's taken down. Another very nice carry from Frankfurt. Knabel swings it onto number 13, pops out the back. It's a 3-on-2. Goes through space. Number 20 hands off the guy, and he's taken down. Number 6, number 7 now. Penalty to Kalsruher for not releasing from Frankfurt. Takes it out. Outside the 10. Ball stolen by Frankfurt. Not release. One of the first rules in rugby, never argue with the ref. Still in. What a beautiful catch there. They'll shoot that great Casey there. You get what I mean? Number 9 was on fast feet. Slips a couple guys and he's taken down. Never mind, he is still running. Bring 4 guys along with him. I think we should scrap the word carry and replace it with a road trip. Because every time they carry 4 guys with them. And he's got blast through to glory. Try-time Frankfurt 1880. I think one of the first rules and first things you learn in rugby is to always watch out for the ABCs, as we call it, or the inside or like the guys closest to the rucks. That's the most important. And yeah, that actually just shows what happens if you don't. Conversion time, 2 more points. Kick for Frankfurt, nice kick there. 38-0. Frankfurt only also ramping up their engine in the second half. With some fresh bodies off the bench. And obviously number 12, the captain, I believe, is literally showing, it's telling the team to just carry in. Because I think it's quite clear that Kaz was tackling a bit too high and not chopping their ankle, so I'll put it that way. And yeah, but very nice kickoff there. Contestable again. They let bounce, Glennuts, knock on. And he just hunts down the guy. And the winger is brought out. Not sure if there was an advantage there. Looks like no, they're not gonna call advantage. It was fair contest in the air, or is it? Yeah, it was fair contest in the air. That means line out for Frankfurt 1880. Nice pressure there. Nice. Not straight call. Not straight though. So turnover to Kalsruher. 9 from the green, benched. I don't think. I don't think so. I think Kalsruher only has 2 or 3 substitutions, and maybe a number 9 has just gone out to play in that position or something. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. Free kick for Kalsruher. High tackle there. Very obvious. Yellow card for number 1 of Frankfurt. High tackle. Dangerous tackle there. So, yeah. Is it number 1? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a Frankfurt player taken out. That's number 7, the flanker. I don't know if you guys know the joke, but the running joke is that flankers are extremely prone to high tackles. I myself, as well. Not only high tackles, but as well as yellow cards in general. It's just a running joke. It's not like a stereotype. It's not like a stereotype or anything. Nice line out from Kazuo. Pass gone to nowhere. Frankfurt bring the pressure. Nice tackle. That's 23 with a nice carry. Advantage. Chip kick through it back. Number 9 on the ball. Kicks it out. Back to advantage. Not offside. Nice kick. Sends it out. Around 10 more meters to the line. I reckon. Yeah, 10 more meters to the line. Nice line out. Plays on to number 10. Nice line speed from Frankfurt. Bring the pressure. Number 12 on the ball. Beautiful work there. No, ball retained. Ooh, what a bump there from the Frankfurt defense. Sending him backwards. Number 3. Yeah, that's what I meant by momentum. See? Like if you run into a tackle, then you'll gain so much more momentum. See, that was what I meant. Beautiful tackle from the boys, but also beautiful carry. You see the spaces that overlap there. Goes a chip kick. Number 13 on the ball, misses it, and still has the ball. Knock on from Frankfurt. Under pressure here, and Coswell can finally see to wipe the nil off the board. Beautiful scrum there. And but the Kalsruher player is slipping through. Ball lost backwards. Penalty advantage. Looks like maybe offside or from the side. Yeah, it's from the side. Coming in from the side, that is a penalty. And they're look for a crash ball. Classic. Very nice tackle from Lenny, however we'll call him. Plays out the back, volleyball pass. And 2-on-1. Number 13 looks to shut him down. And he indeed does. Brings it out of bounds. Beautiful tackle. Substitutions coming on. Frankfurt number 16 for Frankfurt number 3. And Lenny had a great game today with some monster carries and stuff. Just what he does best. Imagine just standing on the field and there's this bloke, like 100+ kilograms, 2 meters high, 2 meters tall, just running at you full speed. Nice line out. Retained by Kalsruher. Stolen by Kalsruher, I mean. Stolen. Kalsruher. They're gonna go pick and go, just trying to smash in, but the defense is strong from Frankfurt. Another crash in, another nice defense. Just shutting them down every time they try to go through. Another nice tackle. The boys coming in to shift over. They gotta play out wide. Number 10 almost misses a pass though. Just carry in. Nice tackle. And play out the blind. Number 3 not really running up again, which, just as I mentioned, yeah, you need some momentum. Of course, for a timeout. Number ref calls the captains over, probably giving a warning. But in all fairness, in such conditions, it's often hard to like tell what is going on. I mean, in my experience, as I did line ref once, and to be fair, sometimes these balls are extremely hard to tell, like if it's in or not, if it's like an offside, if it's like anything, it's very hard to tell. And I think that he might just storm through. No, beautiful defense still. Counter ruck. Nice tackle. Shifting out to the blind. Number 6, and he's gonna run in, but ball held up though. Beautiful defense from Frankfurt. Holding the ball up. Exactly what you want to see. That'll be a goal line dropout for Frankfurt. Relieving a lot of pressure. Kalsruher seems to be making less and less mistakes in this past 10 to 20 minutes, which that's proven to be quite deadly for Frankfurt, as they have capitalized on the mistakes before. But the guys, the Kalsruher player slips one defender. Pass, combat, carry in. Number 12 with a nice tackle. Tackle, taken down. Beautiful tackle there. Caramba. What a man. Swing it out. Number 3. This time actually running up a bit. And he makes huge mirrors. Exactly how physics work. Play out wide. Almost intercepted. Knock on from the green player. And yep. Ref calls for a scrum. Right, we're still down 1 player. They're looking to sub in a center for a flank. In all fairness, these positions are often quite interchangeable. Flankers and centers both possess the same, or not the same, but like similar skill sets. Attack on the tackle on the 9. That is a penalty, especially a high tackle, which is even more. And Cowboy's gonna slip through. Nice footwork there, and he's gonna pass it to the 8, or actually the 9. There, nice out the back pop, offload. Back to penalty. Not release. Crash ball. Another crash. Pumping his feet. And he is through. Try Frankfurt. Brings the score 43-0. Kick gone to nowhere because, well, they didn't bring kicking T. It's quite hard to kick without T. And it looks like Frankfurt is back to full. Yes, Frankfurt is back to 15. And today's weather is actually quite good for rugby right now. 16 degrees, a bit windy, but no sun anymore. Well, it's 6 p.m. So well, yeah, but yeah, still the weather's quite nice and yeah. Beautiful kick. From on the attack, tries to step, carries it in very hard. Player on the ground. Was a very big carry there from for Frankfurt. So it's just a reality of rugby. I'll say. I'll put it that way. and he's off the pitch. Let's hope we hope that he recovers soon and he will soon and return to rugby pitch sooner. It looks like it was a head contact, so maybe his head when first in the tackle happens quite often actually. Not what we want to see off obviously. So, but yeah, it happens. Maybe HIA will be good. So head injury assessment, but we don't have that on the pitch. Just medics. And the good thing about rugby is that World Rugby is actually starting to like ramp up the safety features of the game. So they've introduced new gum shields that will detect if you got like a concussion or not, and if it thinks you got concussion, you have to go to the medical center. But play on. Ball knocked on forwards by Frankfurt. Back to penalty advantage offside from the 9. So yeah, just back to gum shields. It's what happened today at the Scottish game. Anthony Chalonge got a injury assessment, and turns out it was I believe was a head injury. So he was subbed off and replaced by another player. With in that in that sense, that it really helps rugby players prevent more injuries or further injuries. And there's reports that show that concussions, if you get concussion, playing on for 5 more minutes can delay your recovery by 3 days. Yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Line out for Frankfurt. Our substitutions coming on. Number 11, healthy again, back on. Not straight or free kick. It's actually a free kick. I'm not sure what for. Prefer coming in and out of the line out. Probably that was the call. Crash ball, and never mind. Not much of a crash more than a train wreck. And taken down. Swings it. What a tackle! What a tackle there. That was beautiful. We'll play out the back. Number 10 with an exit kick. Fullback grabs the ball on the attack. Chip kick. He trusts himself. Grabs the ball back. Nope, never mind. Penalty for diving. Crash ball again. Kick. Nope. Regathered by the pen and green. Ooh, unlucky there. Unlucky knock on. Nope, penalty. Nope. What? No. Yeah, offside. Penalty offside. Cause we'll probably be looking for getting the ball out. Gone in the dead, I'll say. Like it's gone dead. Not too sure what the ref will call. Calls for a line out on the 5-meter of Frankfurt. Cause we're in a very good position to attack right now. Let's see how they do. I gotta go for a mole. So, Adrien, if you're still watching, this is what I was talking about earlier. That is, you'll soon see what is a mole. Literally that. Yeah, exactly that. So it's a rolling mole, but it's for Frankfurt. Plays out the back. Quick hands onto a winger. He's gonna storm outside, and he's gonna step the winger. Beautiful work there. Beautiful tackle, holding him up and trying to take him out of the line. There, play out to the crash ball. Nice tackle. Play out the back. A bit crossing there, ref, but not really. Actually, not really. Looked like that for a second. And play on. Crash ball. Beautiful carry. Frankfurt has. Looks like penalty for Frankfurt. Quick tap. Swings it out wide. Not on the mark. Yeah, Caesar. And actually, no, it's time off. But yeah, normally these are extremely awkward. Just saying, like the 10 quick taps the ball, sees his space, and the ref calls him back for not being on the spot. Play on. Kick. Gone out. Beautifully executed. Nice line out. Play out. What a run there! And he's still on. I think he has have the pace. And he's gonna dive in for the try. And that brings our score to 48-0. Completely out of the blue, and just runs it through. Wow. Yeah. Well, conversion kick for 2 more points, and we have about 10 more minutes on the clock. Frankfurt should be able to seal this off quite comfortably today. Unlucky kick. Then went in for 8-0 for Frankfurt. And I think the beautiful thing about rugby is that even though you're on pitch, you're trying to actively kill the other guy, but off the pitch, like it's just chill. Off the pitch, it's just chill. No one brings what's on the pitch off to a pitch, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but literally just what happened with the blokes down there. Nice carry in. Carrying in, their swing out the back to Karabo with a crossfield kick. Highly contestable here, not really actually. Brings the pressure though. Kick. Gathered by fullback. On the run. Ooh, almost lifts the tackler. Nice carry from number 6. Penalty. Quick tap. It's a foot chase and it's out. I'm not sure what exactly he was trying to go for there. Maybe 50-22. But he was not in the 50. And that was 122. line out. Gathered by number 8 this time. And he's gonna absolutely just carry it in like a rocket. Gabo kicks it. Winger's on the chase. Let it bounce. Who gathers the ball. Back to advantage. Not 10 advantage. Nice kick. Nice fake, and they're playing in down the middle, out the back. Kagabu with another carry in, with a beautiful carry there. Stop calling the carry, start calling the road trips, because he's taking 5 cats with him every time. And they're gonna play out to wing. He might just slip through. Nope, he carries it in. And plays us number 6 with a crash ball. Beautiful carry again. Just volleys immediately from try line number 18 with another carry. And he is through. Brings the score 53-0. Beautiful conversion there. Brings the score 55-0. Kick off. Gathered by Frankfurt. Slings it back inside, and he's on the carry. Or is that a carry, or is that a throw trip? This time, 5 guys are chasing him again. Intentional slap down from the green player, but play on. Turn over. Beautiful counter rock there. Nice tackle there. Play on to the wing. Slips the guy, slips 2. Beautiful tackle. And he's on the ball. To take it in. Play out the back. Ball dropped. Play on backwards. Nice pressure, nice tackle. Play onto a winger. High tackle there. Looks like another car's gonna fly out, I believe. Second yellow. Second yellow. This game. Score stands 55-0 still with about a minute or two on the clock. I didn't count in the timeouts, so penalty for Frankfurt. I think if we lose any more balls today, Johan Niederberger is gonna get pissed. He is infamous for hating. Um, he's famous for hating like balls flying out and stuff, which justified. They play it out the back, onto the center, and what a run there! Runs back to the other side, kicks it. They let it bounce. We're gathered by the same man who kicked it. Wow. And taken, and that was at least 40 meters. They let it bounce. Pass goes nowhere. They were playing it super fast. The defense is a lot of pressure. Number 9 tackled, still in. Play out the back and take it in. Play on. Nice carry there from the carry in again. High tackle again from Frankfurt. Number 7 carries it in. Frankfurt really needs to pay attention to these high tackles. They're absolutely not helping. And he's gonna slip through. And it is try time. Kalsruher. That brings the scores to 55-5 with the conversion to come. And I believe this will be about the last play of the game. Nice kick from the 10. And that is full time here at 1880. Final score 55-7 for 1880. And yeah, I just want to say beautifully played from both teams. Obviously, Frankfurt came out with the win, a very dominant performance. But also hats off to the Kalsruher player. They fought till the very end, didn't give up. Just great show of sportsmanship here today. And Frankfurt, I just want to say, yeah, it's a deserved win. Some very nice carries here and there, but obviously discipline problems, high tackles and such, were not helping their case. I'll say, Kalsruher beautifully played. Oh, well done on capitalizing on the final try, on the final penalty to get the try. Generally, just hats off to both of the teams. Player of the match, I will say the short guy, the number 6, I believe was from Kalsruher. Obviously, he did that very beautiful kick and carry in the final couple minutes, and also just generally he ran those lines and made very many meters every carry. So, yeah, well played to him. And from the Frankfurt side, I'll say number 12 or the captain, not the captain, but number 12. Just he obviously he had nice carries, some nice hands also as well. Lenny, monster carries. What more should I say? So yeah, this rounds up our final game of the day. What rugby day has been. So yeah, thank you lads for tuning in, and it was a pleasure to commentate for you. And I will see you next time.